Hello everyone, I'm Bella Wang. Today I want to take you to my uncle's tea plantation. My uncle is 75 years old this year, yet even now, he still comes here to work every single day. Why? If you watched my Chinese New Year video, you've already met him. He's the uncle who gives red envelopes to every grandchild, and the one with the big house many people talk about. But no one asks where the house came from. So today, I want to take you back to where it all began. When I was a kid, these hills were covered with bamboo. There was nothing else here. I thought they would stay that way forever. Then, 20 years ago, everything changed. My uncle made a decision that many people thought was far too risky. He was 55 years old at the time, while most people his age were thinking about stability. He decided to lease this mountainside instead. There were no machines, no workers, just him, clearing the land little by little, year after year, with no guarantee it would ever pay off. Why would someone start over at 55? To understand that, we have to go back a little further. When my uncle was growing up, many Chinese parents shared the same belief. Their generation should do everything they could to build a better future for the next. My uncle believed the greatest gift he could leave his children wasn't money. It was a mountain covered with tea. What you see today didn't happen overnight. It took years of hard work. My uncle never had the chance to go to school. When he was young, my grandfather couldn't afford to educate all of his children. As the eldest son, my uncle started working at a very young age, so his younger brothers could stay in school. He rarely talks about those. To him, that was simply how life was for many families of his generation. Later, he started a family of his own. He had two sons, and he always believed that, as a father, he couldn't leave his children with nothing. Some people save money, some people build houses. For my uncle, this tea plantation became his answer. Every spring, the plantation slowly comes to life. Tea pickers arrive from nearby villages. They don't pick full-grown leaves. Instead, they carefully harvest only the youngest shoots, one bud and two tender leaves. Only these delicate leaves can produce high-quality green tea. Tea picking looks peaceful, but it's anything but easy. The workers spend the entire day bent over, moving through row after row of tea bushes. If they move too quickly, they will miss the tender buds. If they move too slowly, the leaves won't be fresh enough by the time they are processed. Every single leaf is picked by hand. Once the leaves are harvested, they don't stay here for long. Within just a few hours, they are transported down the mountain to the processing factory. Now, let's head down the mountain and take a look. Luckily, my sister-in-law has some free time today, so she takes me inside. The freshly picked leaves are first spread out to rest, allowing some of this moisture to slowly evaporate. The factory doesn't really come alive until light. Next, the fresh leaves are heated in large rotating drums. The high heat quickly locks in their fresh aroma while stopping the oxidation process. This is one of the most important steps that gives green tea its fresh, delicate flavor. The leaves are then transferred to a rolling machine. It gently presses and rolls the leaves into their long, slender shape. This helps the aroma slowly unfold when the tea is brewed. Years ago, there wasn't nearly as many machines here. It wasn't until about 10 years ago that my uncle was able to buy most of the equipment with the help of a government agricultural subsidy. Once the tea pickers finish their work for the day, the processing begins. The faster, the better. During the harvest season, tea prices change almost every day. As the Qingming festival gets closer, the value of the tea gradually drops. Finally, the leaves are carefully dried at different temperatures, slowly removing the remaining moisture. From here, these machines slowly transform the fresh leaves into the tea we drink every day. The air is filled with the rich aroma of tea. You can smell it throughout the entire factory. My uncle has never liked being the center of attention. He has never told anyone how difficult this journey has been, and he doesn't like being on camera. Now, this mountain of tea is finally about to become a cup of tea. When I was little, I thought my uncle was simply growing tea. As I got older, I realized he was doing something much bigger. In China, every generation finds its own way to pave the road for the next. For my uncle, this tea plantation is his way. This year, he's 75 years old. He still works hard every single day, not because the tea tree can't survive without him, but because this is what being a parent means to him. I don't think he sees it as perseverance. He simply believes there is still work left to do. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.